Happy 2026 to all of you. And I know you guys have been, you know, seeing my updates here and there about my YouTube channel, Salma Musa Talks. But one of the very important thing that this year I decided to take off consistently is my YouTube channel. And hence, I intend to cover three major topics in this. One, definitely the book launch that's happening. I'm just finally about to launch Fat2Fit on the 27th of this month. And then I'm going to talk a lot about marketing. I think growth is the sense here. So, marketing as a fractional CMO, I have learned quite a lot working with some great leaders. So, I'm going to bring those experiences and naturally, something that I've been doing for 3 decades, growth, execution, mentoring. These would be the three key series that I'll be doing this, and it's going to be every Monday. And I intend to do this on a consistent basis. It's been highs and the lows, but then that's what it is, right? The one signature style you know about me by now is that I'm not perfect. I'm imperfectly perfect, right? So, yeah, 2026 is about to hold on to the YouTube channel and to bring you all my lessons and learnings. So, let's jump into it. The first series of this Monday morning, not morning, it would be on a Monday. So, Monday series from Salma Musa Talks is going to be on my book. Yes, I'm absolutely excited about this. It's called The Fat to Fit. Most people think Fat2Fit, the name itself, is about weight loss story. It surely isn't. If it was only about weight, I would have quit many times. Like from the age of 16, I've been trying to lose weight, right? So if it was only about weight, I would have quit multiple times. Fat2Fit is about something far more uncomfortable. Learning how to stay. That is what I address in that book. Because weight was the visible symptom always, right? And the real struggle has been consistency, discipline, the self trust. Anyone who's watching this can lose weight. It's as simple as that. Today, in this information overloaded world that we live in, losing weight is not the big deal. Very few can stay alive when nothing moves. So I didn't struggle because I didn't know what to eat and how to exercise. I struggled these past 5 years. At the age of 50, when I started, I struggled because I didn't know how to stay with myself when results didn't show. Those quiet moments after the excitement fades. Like, I'm sure all of you are feeling that a little bit right now, right? After all the New Year buzz and the, festival celebrations and things like that. Here we are on the first day of this working day of this year. And I'm sure there is a little bit of this quiet moments, this kind of a, feeling of coming back. But this is about that every time when you get on with this journey, those quiet moments when no one is clapping. Because think about it, when you get on this journey, there's no one who's going to be clapping for you and pushing you or nudging you. No one. You might ask for coaches and what do you say, trainers and anyone, but they just there. In the end, it's you. And when the scale doesn't move, and even worse, at my age, at 50, 55, when menopause, perimenopause changes the rules. Oh, trust me, it does. The rule book is out the window. You kind of start learning about your body that very moment. So when all this happens, the one thing this book, Fat to Fit, is about staying on to the path of what you've chosen. So, Fat to Fit was about learning how to show up on the days that no one rewards you or you don't reward yourself as well. And perimenopause, as I said, was a journey unpredictable. Like, effort would not bring outcomes. Maybe I've always thought of this, right? I put efforts, I do what is needed, and the outcome happens, right? Absolutely no. Perimenopause turns it all around, right? And that's what was the, what do you say, acceptance for me of finding the formula. Motivation, again, it's so emotional, right? Discipline is structural. These are all things that we had thought of. But Fat to Fit forced me to build systems, not modes. That was the key. And that is what you will learn from this book. Because no systems like motivation being emotional, discipline being structural, effort bringing outcomes, all that aside, it will build systems for you with all these challenges. So I stopped asking myself how I felt and started asking myself who I had promised to become. That is what, and it didn't happen overnight. It's not like, as the book starts at the mirror moment when I stood there, it just, I started thinking that way. This thought process that I stopped thinking about how I felt and I started asking myself who I had promised to become happened as a journey. If you read this book, you'll see how one step at a time, first it starts with the weight, then the scale, then the why. You literally go through the journey, every bit of it. Walking wasn't about fitness, it was survival. And food wasn't punishment, it was awareness. Rest was not laziness, it was a strategy to get back out there and do what is needed. So, Fat2Fit became about boundaries, about saying no to shortcuts, about saying no to shame cycles, saying yes to boring consistencies. There is so much to this book. Weight loss followed self-respect. Self-respect, right? Like seriously, we all keep saying body shaming and, you should not call people fat and all that, but people do. The society does. And you will see the hardcore reality of it. In the book, you will read every small, silly, unintended way of hurt and erosion that happened for my self respect and how I regained it back. I didn't chase speed. I didn't chase, speed of, okay, within first 6 months, I'm going to become my ideal weight. No, it was just plan of day to day. And it's today, it's more than 5 years. It's my sixth year and I'm still work in progress. And the best part about this book, as you get it in your hand and you go through it, you come to the last part, there's a surprise for all of you. There you will find a link and a QR code where you can actually follow me real time as of today when you get that book from that time to this journey as it goes. So the Fat to Fit book is not about just a book of last 5 years, you read it and leave it. It's about joining me in this journey, joining me from there on to go and see how this all happens and as it unfolds. So I chose sustainability. I chose truth over optics. So, yeah, the book says fat to fit, but here you have to look at the word fat means old patterns, silence, emotional weight, excuses, and fit means alignment, clarity, strength, presence. That's the book about. So, Fat to Fit is not about becoming thin, as I keep saying this, it's about becoming steady. So, if you're here to lose weight, this may not be just for you. But if you're here to learn how to stay consistent, even when life changes the rules, then this conversation is for you. So, this is Fat to Fit, and this is just the beginning. As I said, the book would be available in all major platforms globally, and we would have series of author signing sessions in different cities, but the book launch is on 27. I'm really excited to bring all of you in who have been following me, who've been inspiring me, who've been connected to me out here to join me in this journey. Thank you. See you all next Wednesday, next Monday. Sorry, I know. I've been a lot of errors. I'm not going to redo this video. It's been a long time, but hey, we are we, right? So see you all next Monday.